Hi guys, today I'm going to be working with these cute little lion heads here, bronze colored. I got a packet of 4 of them. This is how the back looks. I'm going to be creating a pendant from one of these. I didn't want to use the color, make it the color that it is, so I used some liver of sulfur to, I guess, burnish it and make it look like this. I think this looks better. It'll blend better with the copper wire that I'm going to use. So stick around if you'd like to see how I create a pendant using these little lion heads. It measures about 1 inch by 1 inch. Using 18 gauge copper wire and 26 gauge weaving wire. I'm also going to be using 20 gauge square. I start by cutting 5 lengths of the 18 gauge wire. I cut about 2 arm spans of the 26 gauge wire. And I start by wrapping the bottom wire 4 times like so, and then come up to the next wire, wrap around that 1 time, then the following 1 time, and so on until I get to the top. Now that I've gotten to the top, I wrap the top wire 2 times, then bring it back down to the bottom toward the back, then up and around the second from the top wire, then around the next wire, and that's the pattern. It's a triangle pattern. And I wrap it around the bottom wire again 4 times. And then from the back, I bring the wire around through the first and second wire. And then I'm going to take it over, down through the last and next to last wire. And I've done that 2 times. Then I just repeat the process of wrapping around the bottom wire 4 times and then continue on with the triangle as we did previously. And this is the pattern. I left about 2 inches free on the end. 20 gauge square copper wire. I'm going to cut 5 pieces and make each piece about 9 inches each. Then I take a piece of 24 gauge half round wire and I find the center of the bundle of square wire, which is at 4.5 inches, and I go ahead and wrap the 24 gauge wire around. Then I bent the wires around the lion's head, and I'll just straighten the wires here to form the neck, and I'm going to take another piece of 24 gauge and wrap the neck to close it in here. Not really sure how much wire I'm going to need, so I cut about 26 inches of the 24 gauge wire off. Wrap it a few times around the neck here, and do the same for the weaved wire here. I find the center of my weaving and place that right at the bottom of the head, right in the center there. And I'm going to bend the wire around. Take another piece of wire and wrap in between these openings to close these 2 sides together here. Put the head back in the frame. Okay, the next thing I'll do is take the pendant and place it on top of here. I actually have a wire that I did not cut from around the neck. I'm going to stick that wire through here, through there. And then place the pendant on top of this frame here. Like that. And then that wire coming from the back, I'm going to use it to secure the pendant to this frame here using these two back wires. Starting with these two back wires, I'm going to use the perimeter of the frame as well. Just need to get it started here.
After securing the frames together, I'm now going to bend all of these wires back and to shape my bail. It's going to be a pretty thick bail, sturdy. Next, I'll take some wire cutters and just go ahead and cut all of these wires to equal lengths.
So I just tucked these wires in so they won't stick out and fray. And then one of the wires on the side here, I just pulled it over here, and then I'm going to tuck it under and come around again.
And that is it for this piece here. Here it is on a rope. I think it looks nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, so I also made another piece just a little bit differently. This one I actually burnished the wire and just slightly burnished the lion's head. Overall, I'm happy with both pieces. So thank you guys for joining me for another episode. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.